my name is Kay. I'm a poet and a writer, and on this channel we do reactions to K-pop videos, specifically lyric reactions and breakdowns, and the moment we've been waiting for ever since it was first announced. Which, did you watch J-Hope's Disney Plus documentary? Because it was pretty good. If you love J-Hope and you have any interest in like his journey towards Lollapalooza and working on his album, it was phenomenal. It was really fun, and you got to see like some of his home life, and you got to see just other interactions. One of the things you got to see was when J-Hope got to meet J.Cole, his hero. And it was super cute. It was so cute. Hope on the Street is a collab with J.Cole. Like, they only like let us know a few days ago, and I freaked out, and it's out now. I don't even know. I don't know much about J.Cole other than that J-Hope really likes him. I probably heard something of his, but like I don't know him by his name at all. So I don't really know like what his style is. J-Hope idolizes him so much. I assume that J-Hope might have a similar style. And regardless, totally regardless, it's gonna be amazing. So I'm really, really excited. Let's just jump in. That's too much talking. Let's just go for it. Here we go.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us.
Oh, it's a totally different sound for him. Maybe more, less like Jack in the Box and more like Hope World, but still like totally different. I like this just like relaxed filming style too. Okay, let's look at the lyrics. They're all in English so far. He's leaning into the learning English thing, isn't he? Good for him. This opening was really like, it kind of got me a little bit, you know, giving the power to your younger self and then watching them walk away, right? Like, the kid has got to be like supposed to be like young J-Hope, right? Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, and then it pans over here at that point. Every time I hope, and there's this little memorial to someone. Roan 2021? I don't know if this is a like very specific thing or if this is just something random that was happening on the street that they happened to capture, but I wonder what I'm not getting from that, as always for us. I'm having this like warm feeling about this song. It's hitting me in a similar way to how Wildflower hit me with RM. Feels very J-Hope. Like the Wildflower felt so RM, and it felt like he was showing off like the maximum skill of his talent. This one's got that vibe from J-Hope where he's just like, this is who I am. I really like it. This is gonna end up being my favorite J-Hope song, possibly. So far, I really, really like it. So my 2 feet walk willingly anywhere. I'm doing it on my own. J in the air. And I love that. That made me think of Chicken Noodle Soup, the part with the blimp that said J-Hope. That's what popped into my mind right there. For the path I'm on to become one of hope, I give my all. It's really like declaring his message to the world. Even my walk was made of your love and your faith. And this is it's so ARMY. It's for ARMY. Strongly implied that this was his astronaut, right? To repay you even from afar, like a butterfly. So literally to be like, this is for you, ARMY, because I'm leaving for the military. He's just like straight up with his message. I love it. Now I just walk lightly whenever you want. Go on hopefully wherever you walk. In these streets imbued with someone's breath. Someone lived here. I leave my soul and my eternity Everywhere, everywhere I'll be. I'm here. I'm everywhere. This is gonna kill me. Okay, here we go. Also, this double stop sign, both pointed down this road, which is very not the way stop signs are supposed to work. But then there's the two one-way streets, and he's headed down one of them. I don't know. This feels like this is so symbolic, though, right? This shot right here with his arms spread like he's about to fly away, and the two stop signs and the two one-way streets. It's making me emotional. And they keep having those shots where he's almost like he's going somewhere, literally, and he's also showing it with the music video. They keep having that shot with his back, watching someone walk away. It is the goodbye song. But here we go, we're gonna get into J.Cole. All of that was still the same lines from before. So let's see who J.Hope's hero, what he's all about. Okay, are you all prepared? Here we go. Damn, okay. I may have to get into J.Cole. Like, he is telling a whole story in like a poem there. It was beautiful. Also, J-Hope's dancing. Every time we see it, right? Every time. He's so good at, and I think he felt the regret for not having a big dance number in Jack in the Box, even though his whole concept was to break away from everything from before, and he was dancing, and so he didn't want that. I think he regretted it, and the dancing in this has been so fun. It's so loose. It's so J-Hope, right? It's so calm. Let's go over J.Cole's fight. Dang, this guy. All right, I see why J-Hope likes him so much. All hail the mighty survivor of hell, plopped down from heaven to sell holy water that I scooped from the well. Just holy water that I just scooped out of nowhere. Man, this is gonna take a serious breakdown. I need this like written out. All hail. So the mighty survivor of hell. So someone who made it through something. Plopped down from heaven to sell. So came down from heaven. So you like Lucifer, fall from heaven maybe, but plopped down. Holy water that I scooped from the well, from just anywhere. I pulled up holy water to sell it. Fought tooth and nail, just to prevail amongst its ruthless. So plopped down in hell, trying to sell something, and fighting against everyone. As I moved through the field, feeling worried, in a hurry like a 2-minute drill, and the field and drill then invoking thoughts of being in the military. To make a couple mil, to make some money, to get famous even, off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought, which is kind of what rap is supposed to come across like it's train of thought, even though it takes a just massive amount of poetry and skill to pull off like really gorgeous raps like this. Name an artist who could derail. So name someone who could do better, who could throw you off. You'll never see it like someone hula hooping in jail, because you'll never see someone hula hooping in jail. So you'll never see someone derail this person. J-Hope, BTS. I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. Smart people often are stupid about very specific things, right? He swear that God ain't real. So the sign behind him said, "It's my call." They wouldn't leave that in if that wasn't in some way related, since it ain't no way to prove it hisself. So it doesn't believe in God because there's no way to prove it. As if the universe ain't enough. So as if just seeing the wonders of the universe isn't enough to believe in God. And I think people who like aren't in religion for the cult aspect, who are in religion for the religion aspect, often say this. You look around and you see the universe, and isn't that enough to prove that God is real? And I think that's a beautiful, that to me is what is beautiful about religion. But we won't go into that. We'll see what J.Cole is saying about it. As if the volcanoes ain't erupt. So as if these massive, powerful things don't happen. As if the birds don't chirp. As if you can't like hear the music. As if a trillion nerves don't work in the human body. All these things that like to him represent God being there. And who would I be without the creator of this theater beside me to gently guide me? Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby than rap. Don't pick a different hobby than rap, J.Cole, if this is how good you are. Yeah, I'm in deep with this rapping. Yeah, you good at it. This is really beautiful. It's all I know. I never didn't nothing. Whoa. I never didn't nothing better. Oh, didn't like nothing better. It's hard to let it go. So I don't want to stop rapping, which I think is one of the things he and JHope have in common, that like deep love of their art. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in your eyes, you gotta let her grow. And I think this possibly talking about Army, but also about like releasing your music. Like it's no longer yours once you put it out there. You've released it to the world. The world is going to react to it. For better or worse, they've now taken it and made it their own. That's kind of what like publishing in general is. Like you create this thing that is, you know, your heart and your soul and your love child. But the moment it's in someone else's hands and they're enjoying it, they're bringing their own experiences. Like what you intended no longer matters. What you have put down is it. And the way they react to it is going to be so personal, and it's going to always be so personal. And that's why like the death of the author is so important. Yeah, the context of when someone was writing and who someone is should and can very much influence whether or not you read the material, whether or not you want to interact with it and give your money to it. But at the same time, the things you take away from work that you've already read, not knowing anything about the author then shouldn't matter. Like the author's opinion on things in their book shouldn't matter. The author like wanting you to believe something about the book, it doesn't matter. Like what you took away from it and what you took away from music is completely separate from those things. And so it's like you have a responsibility as a reader to the reader as a like consumer of art to, you know, be responsible with where you're putting your money. The person who created the art, once you got it in your hands, no longer should have any influence on the way that you intake that art. I feel like J. Cole's kind of saying the same thing. And so I shall. But first, I've been honing my style. Like I'm gonna let her walk down the aisle, but I've been working hard. Coldest around with more quotables than what the quota allows. Ooh! 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 More quotables than what the quota allows. Like people quote my songs more than anybody. Oh yeah, I can see why. Oh, it's real good. This guy. You see I think I've gone farther than I actually did. I'm gonna finish up his rap and then we'll listen to it again. You see a top 10 list. I see a Golden Corral. It's not like a highbrow restaurant here. It's like I think it's a buffet. I don't go to Golden Corral. As the moon jumps over the cow. So the cow jumping over the moon. But the moon comes and jumps over the cow. So the moon comes down from its lofty place to jump over the cow. I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown. So as things seem kind of reversed, I think maybe I'm gonna stick in this industry a little bit and stay at the top of my game while I'm still at the top of my game and stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. And then the more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. And then JHope. Okay, let's go back a little bit because I think I just went way further. I want to listen to like his whole little part again.
To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling traded smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear to God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough, as if the volcanoes ain't erupt, as if the birds don't chirp, as if a trillion nerves don't work in a human body. Shit, who would I be without the creator of this theater beside me to gently guide me? Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby. I'm deep in with this rapping, it's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let her grow. And so I shall, but first I've been holding my style. Coders around with more quotables than what the quota allows. You see a top 10 list, I see a golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps over the cow, I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown. Stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. JHope, cold world. Every time I work, every time I work, every time I run, every time I run, every time I move, every time I move, it's always for us. Do this for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Street don't kill.
Oh my god, JHope is so tiny. Oh, you guys. I loved it. I loved it. I thought Rush Hour was gonna be my favorite JHope collab for a lot. I really like Rush Hour, but this just, yeah, it introduced me to J.Cole for one thing, and that was phenomenal. I really liked his rap lines. They were really cool. Really like very thinky, right? Very deep. He writes kind of the way that like RM writes, like that style of like really thinking deeply about things and like where your rhymes are going to be, like all of that like really deep poetry parts. A little bit, I really like that. I loved the just like chill quality. Like it's a different kind of goodbye than Astronaut, right? But it's almost saying the same thing. Like that I've given you this and you've given me this, and now we're gonna have a little break and I'll be back. Like I'm not gone. If you need me, I'll be here. It's got the same kind of vibe, right? But oh my, I loved that. Let me know what you guys think. Are you familiar? Did you come into this familiar with Jcole or only JHope? Which J did you come to this video for? Since you're on my channel here, it's probably JHope. I love that. I can't wait to see some people who are familiar with Jcole react to this as well, because I just want to know, like, is this like very much the way he normally raps, or is this something that's a little more him being closer to JHope's style since it's on his album? And also just like, good job JHope for being like #1 fan in the world, most successful fan in the world. Get to meet your idol. I think it was really cool. I thought it was beautiful. It was lovely. I don't know, it gave me like a warm feeling and a little bit of a sad feeling at the same time, which is perfect for a goodbye song. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna say that's all for now. I usually post videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I couldn't not get this up in time. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and a comment down below letting me know what you thought about JHope on the street with Jcole. Ooh, I like it. I really, really like it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.